What's going on, man? We live now on my YouTube. I'm about to do an interview with the brothers. They came all the way from DC. I mean from Virginia, man, for their podcast show. So let's say what's up. What's up, man?
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh, brothers.
All right, introduce yourself,
My name is
man.
Naeem, but if you want to follow me on Instagram, just go to Swanson, SWANSON, Johnson, underscore Johnson.
Hey, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going
What
on?
it do?
How are you?
Chase Benjamin.
All right.
I'm just trying to get do you guys need anything?
Yeah,
Or
we're-
are you with us? Or-
No, we okay. We just wanted to we asked if we can have a quiet area to do this, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, the people here nice, you know what I mean?
Follow me on Instagram and Facebook.
All right.
Chase underscore Benjamin with a Z.
Podcast thing together, right?
Yes, sir.
These
Definitely go subscribe to
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube
All right,
channel.
check out their YouTube channel, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna do a video now, and then they're gonna post it soon. You know what I mean? So I'll update everybody. What's going on, man? I ain't been on my YouTube for a couple weeks now, maybe a month or so. So I figure I'd do it live. But I'm ready when y'all are, man.
Okay, you want to pray first? Or
Chancellor Ave, what's going on, bro? That's the dude from Chancellor Ave. What up? All right.
We're going to go pray.
Go pray, dude. They gonna go pray, man. Do their thing. Go do your thing, man.
Give him down.
All right. Yeah, so what's going on? Where everybody from? Where everybody at? Yeah, I just did a live, you know what I mean? Had to come on the
you
YouTube.
still in there?
Yeah, I'm still in there, man. I mean, where everybody at? Where y'all from?
What it do? What it do?
Check out the hookup, man. They ready to do business. Let me show you they setup. You know what I mean? They ain't playing. Y'all ain't playing, huh?
Man, it's my first time on an airplane.
First time on an airplane.
I've never been on a plane in my life.
Wow. So your
And
first.
I'm telling him like last night, I gotta get on the plane to go back.
Yeah. How was it though?
I seen
Smooth
so
ride?
many movies. I seen so many movies, and
Yeah.
I felt like I was just in the movie, and I was just like
Alright.
you know what I'm saying? I was looking out the window.
Yeah, but it's a good ride, right?
Yeah, it was smooth.
And what about how you like Los Angeles, man? California. Beautiful weather, huh? And nice climate, nice people. That's what I try to tell. Yeah, it's amazing, man.
No, I mean I'm from Virginia, so you know our weather ain't so consistent. We can
Yeah.
have in 72 hours we get 3 seasons, you know. So
Wow.
here I can have an idea what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
What?
That's
all
dope,
things
right?
I love, Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Cali got Los Angeles, Southern Cali got the best weather, man. It ain't no topic, man. We just going with the flow. We just chilling, you know what I mean? It ain't no topic, man. Before I do my interview with the brothers, I figure I'd go live, you know what I mean? Palestine in the house. All right, Sudan in the house. Dope. London, South Sudan, Bay Area, all right? Do I miss Pac? You know, of course, you know, naturally, man, Pac was my big brother. That was my family member. So when you ask a question like that, you should already know the answer that, of course, you know what I mean? Whenever you lose a loved one, you know what I mean? You will always remember them and think about them at times, you know? Pac was my big brother, for sure. I'm in Cali for a month, at least a month, you know? G-Funk, what you mean? What's my thought? You talking about G-Funk music? I don't even listen to music anymore, bro. Algeria in the house, Morocco, North Africa.
That's what they was getting me into.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, bro, I don't. It was like, cause I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause that's kind of a part of the dimensions of what we be doing.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm kind of on the outside of this. So
Yeah.
It's like when there's a religion, anything religion.
Yeah.
I'm definitely learning first thing.
That's
Somebody
dope.
open their mouth. I'm learning something, and also I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna have different questions than they're gonna.
Yeah, ask question, man. Feel free. Any questions you want to ask, you know what I mean? Don't be shy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. These guys.
How long y'all been doing the show?
Let's say this is week 51. Or was it week 51?
Week 51.
But in
Dope.
preparation, probably been. Sheesh. Naeem's probably been. I mean, Swanson. He's been. Probably been 2 years ago. He
2
probably-
years. Wow.
This idea was born. You know
And
what
then y'all, yeah, that's a good. You got to start off with the idea, you know what I mean, with the dream, and then you push it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? That's what I always try to tell the people, man. It's, you know what I mean? You gotta If you have that dream and you feel like you want to do something, man, don't be afraid to make it happen. Even if you failed, you know what I mean? Because failure is always a learning experience. I don't even look at failure as failure, you know what I mean? Because you're always going to learn from your mistakes. The same with business, you know, as an individual like myself, when I left the music industry, man, I had to get into entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? So when you're trying to do entrepreneurship, you're gonna go through a lot of life lessons. You're gonna go through a lot of learning experience from failure. You know what I mean? So I always look at it like, man, I failed in this business. I'm gonna pick up from the mistakes I learned, and I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know what I
Teach you
mean?
better about where you want to put your risk.
Of course, yeah.
So that you can get your reward.
For sure. Like me, I never been afraid to take chances. You know what I mean? I always been the type of person that, even when I got into the music industry back in the day, my neighborhood, everybody was selling drugs, killing each other. Like I come from that. Even my family members. So when I wake up one day and say I want to be a rapper, this wasn't a time where everybody wanted to rap. You know what I mean? Now in everybody in every hood, you got a rapper. I was like the one person from my hood, maybe out of a handful of individuals that drug dealers and the people from my neighborhood was like, man, you got talent. We don't want you to make the same mistakes we made. You know what I mean? So they was like, we gonna support you. Even though I came out of nowhere, it was like, I'm gonna do this. Everybody like, man, how you gonna make it in the rap industry? You don't know nobody. I tried every avenue. I used to go with Naughty by Nature. Queen Latifah was a family friend of ours. Man, I remember who else? Cool C, I think his name was. I went through so many stages and meeting so many people. You know what I mean? I'm telling my story, man. This is the brother whose show it is. You know what I mean? Originally from Afghanistan. You know what I mean? So I went through so many stages, and I meet some people, man. Back then we had the tapes, and I have a demo, and I give it to this person, like, yo, man, I want you to, I'm trying to get in the music industry. Everybody was running game on me. Everybody was like, okay, we'll look out for you. Nobody was persistent. Nobody was keeping it real until I met Pac. You know what I mean? After going through so many so-called celebrities or so many people that can put me in the game, they didn't want to put me in the game. So when I met Pac, I'm like, man, maybe this another type of individual gonna tell me. He just gonna tell me anything and then never get back at me. But Pac was 100 from day one. He was 100. You know what I mean? With me, he was like, "Look, man, you want to be serious about it? No problem, man. We'll see. I'll be back in New York." And I met Pac through Gaddafi. But we'll get into it on the show. We're gonna go into detail. We're gonna go in details on the show, man. And I maybe I'll post the show also on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean?
We're gonna keep it clean, no worries.
Of course.
Censor free.
Yeah, no cursing, no music. We gotta keep it clean, man.
Make sure that you can post it on
Alright, for sure. Alright. So we live on the IG, on the YouTube, not the IG.
How you
man.
like IGTV?
IGTV is good, man. I think I posted two videos on there. You know, it's crazy because I used to live right there. You see that building right there?
Yeah, this one right
Yeah, this building right here. Before I moved to Saudi Arabia, this is where I stayed at. No, I stayed here, then I moved to another place. Then I had a house.
Do you still have a house here?
I don't have the house. Like if you go back this way, I have a house in. When you make a right on Valencia, you will see on your right-hand side is a gated community full of homes. And I was with my brother the other day. This is another thing where you have to be patient. These are condos now. You know, this apartment building is here.
What is that color right there? I want to say
That color.
Brownish?
That's like a brownish tan type of color.
Is that color?
No, yeah, the homes around the corner is that color.
Yeah.
So when I bought my house, it was 300,000. My brother just told me, man, he said, why you sold that house? All the homes now, it's 1.5 million, 2.5 million. But that's when it comes to you learn from your mistakes, you know what I mean? I was impatient back then. Back then I was like, you know what, man? House 300,000. I think I kept it for about 2 years, sold it, you know what I mean, flipped it. But if I would have been patient, I probably would have stacked a couple 800, 900,000. But everything happened from Allah's good. We don't trip off of that, you know what I mean? But the Valencia, Santa Clarita, man, this was my neighbor. This was my stopping grounds, you know what I mean?
What's the difference between now and then?
It's still, I think now it's more crowded, even though it's still considered a quiet neighborhood. But when I first moved here, it wasn't this many cars, this much traffic, you know what I mean? It was more quiet, more rural, more quiet, even though they still had like the town center and stuff like that. And also now we have a community. We have about 3 masajid, 3 masjid, a lot of Muslims here now. When I went, we used to pray in they used to have to rent like a small office place just to pray. Now they got a big masjid, you know what I mean? So it changed, you know? So I like to come back and see changes like that, you know what I mean? Now, I've been to Michigan, of course. I've been to Detroit a few times. But whenever you're ready, man, we make it happen when your brother comes. Now, I don't do any shows now. I've been to Chicago, of course. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Oh, can we tag? Are you on the IG live or the?
This is a YouTube live, man.
Oh wow, I've never been on YouTube live.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little
So
more
people
active.
can still comment and stuff like that.
Yeah, people are leaving questions like right here. You see?
Oh, okay.
Why did you leave Saudi, brother? Come to Philly. You know what I mean? And you can see like.
That's nice. See, we were waiting for the day where we have enough people, more than 3-4 people on our live.
Yeah.
Because we'll just go on and just like, we're going to go on it now with the 4 or 5 people that come on. But one day, inshallah, it's going to have 50 and then 100. And
Yeah, inshallah. Take step by step, man. Do your thing. So let me know when y'all ready, so I can probably be live. Y'all don't mind, right?
Yeah, we don't.
For the first few minutes, I'll stay live so people can get a glimpse of what we're gonna talk about. Then I'll let y'all save it for y'all show. I won't give them too much. So whenever y'all ready, I'm ready, man. Why did I leave, man? It's too hot in Saudi, man. I had to come see my family. You know what I mean? I had to come see my family.
We went to Dubai a few years ago.
You did, huh?
And the beautiful thing about that was being able to hear the adhan 5 times.
Yeah,
like you don't know how
Yeah.
peaceful that makes you feel to know that everyone in this whole block is about to go.
It's amazing.
Like, I'm not missing out on anything. Exactly.
Yeah. It's amazing when we talking about their dad. They said they went to Dubai for the first time and they was shocked, like surprised, not shocked. Like they was amazing hearing the adhan 5 times a day. A lot of Muslims take that for granted, especially the ones that's born and raised in Muslim countries.
Yeah.
And when you travel outside, like for example in America, we got to look at our time. I got to keep checking my time to see what time prayer come. But when you're in the Middle East, you hear it. You just be sitting in your living room. You're like, wait a minute, it's time to pray.
Can't forget.
And Saudi Arabia is a place before the prayer time come, every store shut down. Every store would tell you, they would say, yo, y'all got to leave because it's prayer time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or if you like in a restaurant and stuff, they won't kick you out. They would just close it and tell you can't really leave it. Or they won't even serve you until the prayer is over. So it reminds you, you know what I mean, that we ain't getting over this one. You know what I mean?
We were in the mosque and we were like, yo, they have a place to pray right there. You hear that adhan? All the music in the mall turns off.
Yeah, wow. In Dubai, huh?
Yeah, in Dubai.
And that's Dubai. And people still be talking bad about Dubai, but Dubai, you still gonna get your prayers in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, we good? Yeah,
we're gonna start. I'm gonna keep it live for a little bit. Okay. Y'all don't mind, and then after that, we'll give the people.
I'm gonna hit record, all right? All right, hit record. Then I'm gonna sync the sound. All right. Hello everybody, it's your host, it's Swanson Chance here to put you in your place. We got a special guest, we out here in Valencia, California, right? Would it be considered Los Angeles?
Santa Clarita, suburbs of Los Angeles.
We got a very special guest, Brother Muta, aka Napoleon, for those who don't know, a former member of the Outlaws, came from Saudi Arabia to California, and we thought, we gotta link up with him, we gotta meet up with him. We gotta talk to him because I've been following you as of recently, probably the past few months.
Yeah.
My brother's been watching videos, and honestly, at first I was always like, all right, why is he following? Like, what's so intriguing about him other than I was like, just because he was an outlaw, okay, cool, but like, what else? And then I found out that you had reverted to Islam.
For sure.
And you were living in Saudi Arabia for the past, 13?
The past 7 years.
7 years?
Almost, November would be 8 years, inshallah. Is your show also live?
It's not live. It's
not live.
Yeah.
We'll let you know after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Working towards that.
Yeah, we're working towards, inshallah,
For sure.
going live at the same time. But
I already have a question. You said convert or revert?
Revert.
Now, can you tell me the difference between those two?
Go ahead.
Well, a lot of people like to use the word instead of using the word convert. Yeah, a lot of people like to use the word revert because we have a hadith where the Prophet Muhammad said that everybody was born a Muslim. Because a Muslim is just one who submits to God on a natural disposition as a Muslim, meaning that when a child is born, he only knows that there is one creator of the heavens and the earth. And then he said, but it's their parents that make them into a Jew or a Christian. So usually when a person come back to Islam, they say he reverted back to his natural way of what he was created for. Original.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I wanted to.
We can pause for a second because I think I should put this off the table because it shakes.
It shakes?
Yeah.
Okay. So just let it keep going. Yeah. We'll just wait until you set it up.
You want me to forward this to you?
No, I'm straight. I'm straight. You got the.
Be sure, because I don't have those questions.
I have the questions you sent me, so whatever you can just run off of what I say. Is it good?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
You got it? All right.
We're gonna go to like another question, and then after that, I gotta go because I gotta give these guys they hot. They flew all the way from Virginia, man. So I'm gonna have to hang up, give them all the full attention, inshallah.
Okay. I wanted to start off with just because those who don't know, I'd rather like to start where you were born.
Sure,
Correct.
yes, yes.
So if you wanted to briefly just go over like childhood, what was it like growing up in Jersey, and which led to
Sure.
you getting into the music industry and that, you know.
For sure, man. I grew up, as you said, I grew up in Irvington, New Jersey, North New Jersey. My mother and father, they both converted to Islam. You know what I mean? My parents converted to Islam, but when I was 3 years old, they got murdered in front of me. So my grandparents, they took me and my brothers in and they raised us. And I grew up in like any other inner cities of America. You know what I mean? Drug dealing, murdering, killing. Right now, Irvington, New Jersey is probably one of the worst. Unfortunately, every corner or neighborhood is divided by Bloods and Crips. When I grew up, we didn't have Bloods or Crips. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, you know, it's that situation right now. It's pretty much a war zone. A lot of people might not have heard of it, you know what I mean? But it's a sad situation, but it also has some good in it. You have a lot of good, like Queen Latifah is from there. You have, who else was in, the other day I was watching, I guess this guy, what's his name, Noriega.
Nori, yeah.
He was talking to Proswell from the Fugees, and somebody sent it to me, and Proswell was like, yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I went to school in Irvington, and Noriega was like, wait a minute, Irvington? Yeah. He's like, now we know Newark is crazy. He said, but I went to Irvington, and I never seen nothing like that. He said, them jokers are crazy over there. What the hell you doing in Irvington? So even though you have a lot of negative things, but Irvington also have a lot of positive things, a lot of positive people that's coming out of there. Like right now, this guy, was it what they call himself, Fat Boy something?
Fat Boy SC.
Yeah, he's from not too far from my neighborhood. He's from Irvington, you know what I mean? And I think he's giving a lot of stuff back to the community, trying to do a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And you still got like Islam is growing fast there. I would say probably 50% of the youth are probably Muslim in that city, you know what I mean? So, you know, but that city, it pretty much, I've always say that if you can survive Newark, New Jersey, or Irvington, New Jersey, you can survive anywhere, because it was one of them cities where before we had guns, we had to fight. You know what I mean? So I grew up, it was respect that you have to have fight with your hands. Even when you had a gun on you, if you, back in the day, if you pull out your gun in Irvington, New Jersey, when somebody want to fight you, you outcasted. People going to look at you like a sucker. Now it's different, unfortunately. Now, nobody fighting anymore. They're going straight to the guns.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I was raised in that era that the guns, we would fight, you know what I mean? So it made me who I am today. When I was maybe 14, 15 years old, I moved to California after meeting Pac. But I'm going to go, man, because we're going to let you guys hear the rest of the interview on their podcast. You know what I mean? Let me I'm going to update you guys later. We're going to share it also on my YouTube channel.
Definitely.
All right? Peace. Let me end that, man. Let me end that real quick.
All good.
You know, I'm old school, so I got to figure out how to make it end. Go ahead.